3,000 calories of healthy food versus 1,700 calories of healthy food. Let's look at the difference together, and I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks to still eat a lot of food, keep all the nutrients, but also control your calories because it does matter. We're going to start with breakfast. Right here, we got two beautiful dishes. Now the main difference, 1 cup of granola. I love granola, it tastes good, but it is the sneakiest healthy food item there is. 1 cup of granola, I brought it down to a 1/4 cup of granola. You got bananas and honey. Obviously, you don't see the honey because these dishes have been sitting here for maybe an hour. I'm sorry for my brown avocado. I removed the banana and the honey and I swapped it for something with a little bit more food volume, such as strawberries and blueberries. Then we got 150 grams of Greek yogurt in both, and we have a tablespoon of peanut butter. Again, both those dishes are healthy, but this one is 1,000 calories and this one is about 500 calories. Now, another option you can do is that forget the granola. Forget about it, all right? Just add more fruit into your Greek yogurt dish. That's a way to keep your protein, bring up your fiber, and we still have the healthy fats coming from, it could have been peanut butter, it could have been almond butter, whatever you want. You could even add some nuts and seeds. Lunch. Now, we're not gonna lie to each other here. I'm never gonna lie to you guys. This is an exaggerated amount of rice here. It's 200 grams of rice. But I remember when I went to the States a couple of months ago, I went to Chipotle. I'm from Canada. We don't have Chipotle in Canada. I know they put a ton of rice, a ton. I'd say even more than this. The big difference is that we went from 200 grams of cooked rice down to 100 grams of cooked rice. Avocado. I'm a fan, probably one of the best fats, plus it has a ton of fiber. This is 1 full avocado. I brought it down to half avocado. Then we have 100 grams of chicken thigh. I love chicken thigh, but I swapped it for chicken breast just because chicken breast is a little bit leaner. I know it's probably not worth it, but for the sake of the video, it does make a difference. We got black beans, excellent source of fiber, and an easy way to bring up the protein. Now, the chips. I know we're living in this chaotic health and fitness world and everything is like, oh my God, the chips, it's processed. Listen, at the end of the day, if you don't like your food, you will not stick to your diet. Point blank final, period. If I'm gonna eat some dry ass chicken, I'm not gonna eat it, but adding some little bit of Tostitos, a little bit of avocado, a little bit of black beans, a little bit of rice, maybe even a little bit of salsa, mixing it all together, that makes it a lot more appetizing. Dinner, same concept. We replaced the rib steak. Nothing wrong with rib steak for a sirloin, just because sirloin is a little bit leaner. A lot of calories come from this salad right here. There's 2 strips of bacon. I removed it and I replaced it with cherry tomatoes and cucumber. What we could have done as well in this dish is simply bring the rib steak to this side. Because again, there's about 250 calories coming from just the bacon. So already there, that's an easy way to save 250 calories. Now, another thing is cooking methods. Rib steak, a lot of people put it in that fancy pan, they put a block of butter and they kind of soak the rib steak with the butter. I love butter, I love olive oil, I'm Italian, I grew up on that stuff. But I started getting aware when I figured out that olive oil is 120 calories per tablespoon. Still cook with it, still use it, for sure, but not a shovel. Not a shovel of olive oil. So be aware on how you're cooking your meats. I think the best way is to grill it. All right. This just shows that you could be eating healthy and it's a fantastic place to start. But with time, you do have to track your macros. Now, you don't have to track your macros forever, but even taking 7 days and downloading an app like My Net Diary, My Fitness Pal, there's so many. Use your Dennis. Use your ChatGPT. My ChatGPT is called Dennis. And you could use ChatGPT to say, hey, give me some tracking apps. After that, 7 days of weighing your food in grams and just putting it in a tracking app. I know it's annoying. I know it sounds overdone, but hey, I'd rather you guys spend 7 days gain awareness than to just guess the rest of your life and buy a whole bunch of gadgets and hacks that are not going to replace the importance of nutrition quality and nutrition quantity. Hope this helps.